Hi guys.
Hi. I know, it's been a while. We lost our camera and
We're bad.
we were supposed to do a video a week ago.
Probably.
Yeah?
Maybe even longer.
Yeah.
We really did. We lost the video camera and we searched and searched and searched.
But we found it,
Yay.
obviously.
What did you do? Tear apart the couch? He literally tore apart the couch.
Well, but anyway, so what happened a week ago?
I don't know what you're talking about. It was the transfer!
Yay!
Alright, so we have 2 embryos implanted in
Well, let's
my
go
body.
back. What drugs are you on?
The good ones.
No.
Okay, so right now I'm on a lot of medication, most of it hormonal in nature, and therefore I cry at the drop of a hat. I say stupid things. I get hot flashes. I forget things. I lose things. Okay, what am I on?
Okay, in the morning.
The morning when I wake up, I do a suppository of progesterone, and then I also take an estrogen tablet and a metformin. That's my diabetes meds.
And then at noon.
I just take another estrogen tablet. Then at night, oh boy, at night, I take a shot with two cc's, I guess, 2 units of progesterone in oil, which
it's very thick.
it's a very thick substance that is very painful going into your body and kind of feels like you have a bruise there for the next day or 2.
And it's like a 2-inch needle.
And I take it every night.
It's like a 2-inch needle.
Yeah. Big old needle. Oh, it's disgusting. I hate it. But it's worth it. It's worth it. And then I take another estrogen pill. And I take my regular medications. I take extra folic acid and prenatal vitamins. And a baby aspirin, because I need that.
And the bane of your existence, the patches.
Patches. I also take estrogen patches. I was on 2 patches, but because my estrogen level wasn't as high as they wanted it to be right after the transfer, they increased me to 4 patches. The reason the bane of my existence is not because they're that difficult. I have to do them every 3 days. Every 3rd day I have to change them, which is a pain. But just the remembering to do it. But the biggest problem with them is they're so bloomin' expensive.
Yeah.
They're ridiculous. But again, they're worth it.
Yes, definitely.
They're so expensive. These children already racking up their debt to me.
Okay, so then last Friday
Yeah.
we had the transfer.
Mm-hmm.
Drove up to Delaware. Actually, we stopped by and got to hold a baby for a while before.
We dropped Mickey off at my friend Crystal's. Hey, Crystal. And her sister had just recently had a baby. Megan had a baby. Little Kai, and I got to hold him because I figure that can only help add the right kind of hormones to the mix. I don't know.
I got to hold the baby too.
Yeah, but you're not as important as me.
No. So anyway, then we went up for the transfer.
Yeah.
Sat in the waiting in the room that they did it in for a while. They were running a little late.
Well, and I had to, they had to make it so they could see because they do use an ultrasound, like an external ultrasound, and so you have to have a full bladder, and my bladder wasn't quite full at that point. But
the reason why they wanted the full bladder though was
so they can see the uterus better.
And so the uterus lays down.
So it lays down properly. Well, they have to be able to see it just the right angle.
Yeah.
And because that's how they can tell where the catheter is. They use a catheter.
Yeah.
This is so gross. We're gonna have to put a TMI at the top of this.
A lot of it's been TMI.
Yeah, you pretty much figured that part out now, huh? With the shots in the butt. The catheters and the ultrasound.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
So anyway, they got in there, and the doctor said that the 2 embryos unfroze really well.
They looked really cute too. We posted pictures on Facebook.
I'll probably edit in a little picture of it in there, into the video, just in case you haven't seen it.
They're adorable. They really are. They look like little blobs. So cute. They're little Peapods.
But the 2 embryos that they transferred into Jen's uterus were 5-day.
5-day blastocysts, which just basically means they've been dividing cells for 5 days, and they've reached the point where they're just about to hatch out of their little, they have like a little shell. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But embryos, they start out like in the little eggshell kind of thing that they got going on, because the egg, you know, and the sperm go in. But the cell mass at just about at the end of day 5, beginning of day 6, somewhere in there, they hatch. The cell mass actually leaves that little shell and attaches to your lining in your uterus. And so what they do is they get it just to that point, just before it's about to hatch, and then they transfer it into my body, and hopefully it attaches. We have no idea yet if it has.
Yeah, we'll find out maybe how things are going on Monday.
Yes. Meanwhile, I'm
This
driving
coming
myself
Monday.
insane. Are they attached? Are they not attached? Is it going to work? Is it not going to work? Taking home pregnancy tests way too early and getting negatives and going, oh, you know, it's me. I'm crazy.
I love you though. That's one of the reasons why I love you, because you're crazy.
I love you anyway. So yeah, and we've had a lot of people praying for us, so that's pretty awesome.
Including a friend from work. Friend from work, as she left work yesterday, she decided to take an extra long weekend. She is not religious at all. She's not on Facebook, so she won't see this. But she said that she was going to pray for us.
Even though she doesn't pray.
Even though she doesn't pray. And
who knows, that might just throw God off enough to...
she said God was going to be all, Pat's praying? Oh my gosh!
So yeah, so keep praying for us. We really do
Please.
appreciate it. And pray for the babies.
Yeah.
We're excited.
So, used an online calculator to find out
When
they would be due.
If they're a they.
If they're a they.
If there's 2 babies.
40 weeks, 40-week full gestation would put it at July 21st.
So if it's a single baby, it'll be around the end of July.
But it also said average gestation for twins would put it at the end of June.
Yeah. It'd be 3 weeks earlier than that. So it'd be the very end of June, beginning of July.
And we're not having any more than twins unless something happens.
Really weird happens. Yeah, they only put 2 in there.
So, but anyway, so that's what's going on. Is there anything else we need to tell them about?
Nikki says hi, but she went to bed already. Sorry. We'll get a video of her eventually and put it on here. Now that we've found our camera.
Well, we love you guys. We appreciate all you're doing for us, all your prayers.
I feel like we forgot something, but I can't think of what it is. I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know.
I mean, we pretty much described the transfer, right?
Yeah. They did it with an ultrasound,
Yeah.
so they could get it in the right place.
Oh, like the restrictions. We didn't really talk about
Oh.
that. There's a lot of restrictions. Well, for the first 2 days, me and Sean just decided that I was gonna not do pretty much anything. Like, so I really
So
took it easy.
it was state conference weekend for our church. So
So we stayed home and kind of just relaxed. Didn't do anything.
Took
that
it
whole
easy.
weekend. Last weekend was real slow. It was probably good though. I needed to stay still, you know. And then I'm trying not to do any lifting, any extra heavy work right now until we can, you know, determine if the babies are safely tucked away in there. You know, I'm still doing housework and stuff, but and then there's the typical like pregnancy stuff. Like obviously, I'm not drinking caffeine right now. I haven't had caffeine in a while though, so that's okay, or at least not excessive amounts of caffeine in a long time.
But
so.
no more from now
No,
on.
0. Like I'm dry. I'm sober from the caffeine. I don't drink anyway, so that's not really a problem, and I don't smoke. I'm like that song. Anyway, yeah, so it's not, like, those kind of things aren't really a problem to give up, but, you know, just the regular pregnancy stuff.
Yeah.
And we have to be careful and not frisky, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
That's a good way to put it.
We can't be frisky.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so
that's
that's what we forgot.
That's it. We're
Yeah.
done. Yeah. All right.
This, I know it's kind of
We should come up
rambling,
with
but
we should come up with a goodbye song. So long, farewell. All right. We'll probably edit this out.
I don't know.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Have fun storming the castle.
There you go.
Let's do it. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Two, three.
Have
Have
fun storming the